Hey everyone, okay, so I'm going to tell you today how you can depot your NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils without any heat, and just give you some resourceful containers to put them in, because not everybody has just 10 gram jars to fill up. So, excuse me, you can just use what you have and what you don't use to get the jar or container that you need. And if the lighting's a little bad, sorry about that. So I'm just going to show you some quick ways, and then I will get into depotting de-sticking, putting the product in a container actually. So if you have any eyeliner containers like this Maybelline New York Eye Studio one, you can put them in there. This is not a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil, sorry, but it is a MAC paint pot sample that I had in something that I'm going to show you. Now these typically are smaller than what will fit. Like, what will fit in here is less product than what are in the jumbo pencils, so you will have to have used some, or you'll have to save some in here and just put more back in the container when you get lower in the container. But that's an option if you don't have anything else. Also, if you don't have anything, if you go to MAC and you get samples or anything like that, or if you get a foundation sample or something, they'll typically put them in these jars. You can just wash them out and you can just put them in there. That's what I've done here with yogurt. That's this color. And I've done that with 3 other colors, so 4 colors total I've done that with. And and then you can pull the sticker off, and then you can just lay them this way, so then they don't dry out as fast, and also then you can see the color. Also, you can just take an eyeshadow that you have. If you have like a potted eyeshadow that you never ever use because you don't like it or whatever, you can use this, and this obviously is still an Ulta eyeshadow. It's not a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil. Face powder that you don't use because you don't like or something like that, you can also use. Bronzer powders, anything like that, and that's what I'm using also. I have put one in a bronzer powder compact already, just like that, and that works well. So I'm just going to show you how to do that with this one. This is a Healthy Glow bronzing powder from e.l.f. and it's not a good color for me, and I've tried using it as an eyeshadow and I don't really care for it as an eyeshadow as well. So I'm going to just show you how you can do that. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm just angling that down. Here we go. So these are the ones I already have done, and then this one in pots and pans I'm going to depot for you. Alright, so things you're going to need. You're going to need a container, which this is obviously full, but I'm going to show you how you can just easily break up that. You're going to need a toothpick of any sort, and just a pencil or wooden dowel or something that can fit in the end of this, just like that. That fits. So that's a little tight, but I know they work. So also, if this is stubborn to get off of there, mine is not, but they can be sometimes. You might want to take a pliers, and then you can just twist it off very easily as well. Obviously, I didn't need to do that because I just pulled it off, but yeah. Also, you're going to need some paper towel of some sort. A sheet or two will do. And anyways, let's get started. So I have this, and I'm going to take this powder, and I'm just going to break it apart. So just start. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Alright, so I'm just going to start breaking this apart. And this powder breaks apart very easily. Some powders might be a little bit more tricky, but these for sure break apart very simply. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about depotting your NYX Jumbo pencils, just not in this manner. Also, if you want, you can save this in a container as well and use it as a pigment or something. Just powder that up more. I am just loosening it from the sides and stuff like that. So I have done that, and I'm just going to wipe off my toothpick. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put this on my paper towel. Now you can just dump it in the garbage, but I don't have my garbage as handy as right there. So, alright, so then you've got this and then just all that product, which I'm not going to save the product. You can if you want, but I'm not going to. You can also use the container of an expired product, and that'll work just fine as well. Even if it's not done, you just empty it out. I'm just wiping this out, and you can wash it with soap and water if you want, or rubbing alcohol. The alcohol will evaporate, and you will just, sorry, I don't think I was in frame for that. I'm just wiping it out. The alcohol will evaporate, and it'll be sanitized. Alright, so there you go. If you want, you can also put these in a palette by taking out this pan, and then just, once you've got this done, take out the pan and put that in a palette. But next, I'm going to just take this, I'm going to take the cap off, and disperse that product just like that, and then I'm going to take the end off just like that. Now these we won't be using, we can just throw those away. And now we're going to take this and we're going to stick it in here. And we're just going to twist, just like that, until the product starts coming out. And we're just going to do that. And we're just going to keep going and getting all the product out. Now once you've done that, obviously that's not all the product that is in these jumbo eyeshadow pencils. I just, this one's kind of tight. So, but you just keep going like that, and you can also take a toothpick and just scrape that off in the end, and you can also use that to disperse the product in the pan. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and I will talk to you when I get that all done. Alright, so this is kind of tough this time. I don't know if the pencil is just a little tight in this particular one, because I did use this for all the other ones. But basically, once you get it all in there, you're just going to take your finger, or you can take anything you want really. I'm just going to take my finger, and then you just smooth that off. You just smooth out the bumps if you want, and just make it all evenly dispersed. Now you don't have to, you can leave it in clumps, but I just like to make it look better. So yeah, that's all you do, and you can just be resourceful on these and just do whatever you want. So I'm going to tilt the camera up. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to depot your NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils without heat. It really doesn't take that much. I don't know why this one was getting stuck, but all my other ones were quite easy to do. You can also take something that you know is small enough to fit in that space there. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!